Hello, this is Greg Friese from EPS411.com. You can also find me online at everydayemstips.com and PIOsocialmediatraining.com. In a few hours, I'm leaving for EMS Expo 2009 in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm really looking forward to the conference. I've got two presentations that I'm delivering on Wednesday, the 28th at the Expo. One's about online education trends for emergency responders. The other presentation is about the use of social media, things like Facebook, Twitter, social networks for personnel management and training, even things like this video, which will end up on YouTube and other websites that you're watching it at. So that's what I'm looking forward to speaking at the Expo. While I'm there, I'll also be working with great guys like Ted Setla, Chris Montera, Jamie Davis. We're going to be producing podcasts and videos that we're going to broadcast at emsexpolive.com. We're also going to be recording shows for the MedicCast, for EMS Garage, EMS Educast, the show that I help co-host for EMS educators, as well as films that Ted's going to be producing about EMS professionals. We'll be out on the vendor floor speaking to vendors. We'll be speaking to EMS professionals. Really looking forward to connecting with guys that I only know through social media, finally get to meet in person. I wanted to give you a quick preview. One of the things I'm going to be talking about in my session about online education trends is the culture of free. And this idea of free that a lot of people have, I've been a part of it, where, let's create a training program or let's have a conference. And if it's free, we know EMS professionals will come, because there's this mindset that EMS professionals want two things: free CE, Con Ed, and free food. And I want to help dispel that and help us move on to bigger notions about what EMS professionals are looking for. And first of all, I think EMS professionals want to be part of something bigger than themselves. That's why we join in the first place, right? That's why we enjoy wearing the uniform and enjoy wearing the t-shirts that show that we're members of organizations, that we're part of this tribe, a concept that Seth Godin talks about in his book Tribes. And it's also part of why we all connect, why social networking and social media is exploding, is because we want to be a part of something. Just like people in other fields, a couple ways that's happening is look at Facebook, explosive growth. At Facebook, the EMS1.com has a Facebook group that has nearly 21,000 members. And any post to an article on their website at EMS1.com or Notions will generate dozens of comments. And these are EMS professionals around the world trying to connect with each other because we like being part of something bigger than ourselves. So that's one thing that I would suggest, is that we're looking to be part of something bigger. That second thing of wanting to connect with others. I follow two bloggers pretty closely: the Happy Medic, who's in the San Francisco, California area, and Mark, Medic99 in the United Kingdom. And the two of those guys are using their blogs to understand EMS systems in two different countries, and it's ending up in an exchange in a couple weeks. Mark is going to San Francisco to spend a couple shifts with the Happy Medic, and then the Happy Medic going to the UK to learn about that system. And not only have those two guys made a connection with one another using online tools, blogging, and other social media, but they're bringing with them people that will personally join them during this exchange. I know a paramedic in Wisconsin that's flying to San Francisco to be able to meet those two bloggers in person for the first time, but dozens, hundreds of us, maybe even thousands, will be following along as the two of them write blog posts about that connection they make. Another way that I want vendors and Con Ed providers and conferences to think about EMS professionals, move beyond this idea of free, is that EMS professionals want to connect with subject matter experts. They want to connect with the leaders in their field. And that's happening through live online EMS training. I've been a part of something called EMS Boot Camp, and we get a live audience with people that are just really excited to be able to connect with the presenter and ask that presenter questions as the content is provided live. A few weeks ago, think what you might about the TV show Trauma. I agree, it's not so great. But we did this live online premiere party, And we had more than 100 EMS professionals from around the world watching the show and then participating in a live online text chat with us as we talked about the show, and just people wanting to connect with leaders in their industry, people like Jamie Davis and Chris Montera. There's a lot of excitement about that. So, I'm going to continue to encourage vendors, CE producers, conference hosts to think beyond this idea of free. That, let's have more to do with EMS professionals than thinking, oh, if we give them free food and free CE, they'll connect with us. Well, I don't think that's true anymore. I'm not even sure if that was true in the past. We're looking for opportunities as professionals to connect with each other, be part of something bigger, connect with the experts, the celebrities in our field, if you will, and then when we connect, to do things collaboratively and as a team, just like we do in the field. So with that idea in mind, I hope you'll come visit me at EMS Expo if you're there in person. If you're not, you could go to emsexpolive.com, where we'll be uploading videos, podcasts. You can also go to eps411.com/EMSExpo2009, where I'll be linking to blog posts, videos, things that I create before, during, and after the EMS Expo. Thanks for your interest and time.